guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing a spring get ready with me. I've got a new foundation for you. I'm going to show you guys two different outfits for spring. So if you're interested, just keep watching. Okay, to start out, I always use my Professionals primer. I didn't always use this, but now that I've gotten my acne scarring under control a little bit, I don't need as much. And right before this, I self-tanned. So if you can tell, like my arms, my hands, it looks a little crazy right now because I just applied it. But once I wash it off later, it'll be fine. But for the sake of this video, this is what I do. This is like a real chit-chatty, just get ready with me. And in the spring, I like to try to keep up with a tan. So I do use my Saint Tropez Mousse in Extra Dark, and I do that about twice a week. So it's just like my day to do it. And what I do is I'll shower the night before and I'll put it on typically, but I didn't have enough time last night, or I was just so tired and I had other stuff to do. So I just waited till this morning to put it on. So I've got my self-tanner on now and I'm going to shower later. But I did get a new foundation recently. It is the It Cosmetics Confidence in a Foundation. I went with shade 210 Medium Sand Warm. And I'm just going to take a Real Technique sponge and I'm going to blend this all in. Now it's going to look way too light with my self-tanner. I know it will. But after like I wash my self-tanner off and it like gets to its true color, it's usually a pretty good match. So, and this is like more of a lighter shade for me, but it's not really summer yet and I haven't built up a natural tan. And if you guys were wondering, I don't self-tan my face either. So that's why my face is like super white. I just find that it breaks me out and I like to, I don't know, I just don't really care for how it looks on my face. But I don't know. You guys let me know if you have a good face self-tanner, because I really would like for my face to be just as dark. And sometimes if I'm desperate and I really want to be like super dark, I'll put it on my face too, but most of the time I don't. This is just to keep up with a simple tan, nothing crazy yet for summer. And I'll just kind of blend it down my neck just a little bit, just so it doesn't look like crazy. It probably will anyways. I should have done this last night, but it's alright. So I'm going to go over any scarring that I need a little bit more covered up, or any freckles that I have. And I'm dabbing the product into my face. I'm not rubbing, because if you rub, you're just moving the product around instead of like pushing it into the skin. So it's going to last a lot longer if you dab your sponge into your face. So I did wet the sponge as well before I started. And that makes it a lot easier to blend out. And thoughts on this foundation, I really love it. It's a 24-hour wear, which is amazing, and it really does last a long time. It is a velvet matte finish, which I think it is, and sometimes it's a little bit drying and I'll have to like spray it during like halfway through the day, because I do have a little bit more dry skin. But last night I did a Neutrogena like mask, the Hydro Boost mask, and I feel like my skin's a little bit more hydrated than it typically is, which is so nice. I want to start getting hydrofacials, so if you guys have done that, let me know if it's worth it. And then now I'm going to go in with two different concealers, my Tarte Shape Tape and then the new Morphe the new Morphe concealer. I'm going to be using shade Light Neutral in this and shade C1.55. This one's a little bit lighter and this one's more of like my foundation. So I'm going to put this one like more so down here just to cover my scarring a little bit more, and then a little bit on the sides of my nose, a little bit down here and on my forehead where I have some dark spots. And then I'm gonna use the lighter one underneath my eyes just so they'll pop and cover up the bags that I have. I don't know why. My husband got called out for work last night and he had to leave and he was gone all night, and I just never sleep good whenever he's gone. So I think that's why. I ended up watching I Love Lucy for like 2 hours. I don't know what got into me. So I'm just gonna blend this out with the same sponge. I don't do anything different with it. And I'm gonna try to keep the product like right there. I think I got a little too much. Let me get a little bit closer so you guys can see. I've got a mirror right here, so it's like helping me see what I'm doing. But Easter is this weekend, so hopefully this makeup look will inspire you for your Easter outfit or your Easter makeup if you go to church, or if you have like a family gathering or anything like that. What I like to do is I will lick my lips and then take a Q-tip and get all of that extra product off. Some people leave it on. I don't really like that look. And then I'll just take this and kind of like move the product out of my brows as well. And then later I'll fill those in. This is just the steps that I take to do my makeup. You guys may not do it like that, but I know some people do their brows first. Some people, everybody does their makeup different. So this is just how I do it. Now I'm taking this Airspun powder from Walmart. I just happened to grab this on a whim because I just needed something and I wasn't able to get to an Ulta or Sephora. And this powder, it's not bad. It's surprisingly better than I thought it would be. So I'm just lightly dusting my face, especially the places where I put that concealer, and bring it down my neck. And then I'm going to take a small brush and put it directly under my eyes just to kind of set it. That way I don't have any creasing or anything like that, but this is what it looks like. It's super like old. It kind of smells like an old lady, but it works. So this is the translucent extra coverage. So that's what it looks like. It was like $6. So cheap. But I figured I would just use it up. And I don't like to use this on other people just because I think it does have a flashback effect, and I would never want to put this on a bride or someone that's going to be taking pictures at night. So now I'm taking my Anastasia, I don't know. And I'm just going to carve out my face and add a little bit extra warmth to match my body. So I focus it starting at the top of my ear down to my mouth, and then I blend it down because I don't want it to be like a starch line, but I don't want to bring it up. I want to bring it down so it doesn't like make your under eyes look darker. And this is a Morphe brush. This came in a kit. It's just an angled, like fluffier brush. And I'm really going to go heavy with this because my face is not even close to being as dark as my body right now. So I always like to go under my lip, on my cheeks, and then I will also hit my forehead, and I mix all three of these colors. I'm getting a little low on this one here, but I just blend, blend, blend. And I need to get a really good like illuminizing bronzer for summer. So if you guys have a favorite, I've used the It Cosmetics one before and I do really like it. For my nose, I just use the same brush and I just push it together and I go on the sides just to kind of give it a little bit of dimension. And then I'm going to take this same brush that I set under my eyes and take this banana color and put it right underneath just to kind of brighten the area up. I'll put it on top of my nose. Okay, and then I'm going to be taking this blush. This is by, I don't even know the brand. Studio Makeup, I don't know. I'm not sure where I got this, maybe an Ipsy bag. But this is the shade Wildflower, and it looks like that. So it's a little bit of a mauvey pink. And I'm just gonna go right over that contour. Keeping it, I like a lot of blush. I think it's really pretty and it just makes you look like you're glowing. And I will like kind of just put it all over my face to give me like a sun-kissed look. And then I'm going to use the highlighter from this palette, and I'm just gonna put it right on my cheekbone. And on my nose, the tip of it, drag it up, and then on my Cupid's bow. And then I'm going to go right into the eyes. So I'm using a brush from It Cosmetics, it's just like a fluffy brush, and I'm using the Morphe 9A Always Golden palette. I like a really bronzy look for spring. I think it's really pretty. So I'm just gonna use this shade over here, and I'm going to just kind of do windshield wiper movements right in the crease. And I'm not doing anything crazy today. I'm not doing any false lashes or anything like that, but if you know, have an occasion to go to, or if you want to just step your makeup up a notch, I would put on false lashes. I love the Kiss lashes that you can find at like Target and Walmart. They are really like wispy, and they have like a flutter effect where it's not just like one straight lash, it's like layers of lashes. So I would look for those, but those are pretty much my favorite. But yeah, I'm not doing anything nuts today. I'm just gonna give my eyes a little bit of dimension. And then I'm going to take an e.l.f. brush, and it's just like this flat angled brush. And I'm gonna take that shimmery shade, and I'm just gonna put that right on the lid. And I'm going to put it in the inner corner as well. I am not a pro at makeup, but this just works. I found that it works, and I'm just stuck with it. Drag it a little bit down the center of your nose just to create that really pretty, like, filtered effect. Blend out the shadow a little bit more, and then I'm going to take another e.l.f. brush. This one is like more of a dense round brush, and I'm going to take a little bit of a darker shade. This one's called Aware. First I used Splendid, and then I'm using Aware, and I'm just going to put this directly under my eye, and this is going to make your eye look a little bit bigger. And I've not been wearing eyeliner on the bottom of my lash line, but I do want to still like give my eyes like some dimension. So I just put a little bit of shadow underneath there, blend it out, and you're good to go. And that just kind of like opens your eyes up a little bit more. That's all I do for shadow. Now I'm going to take some eyeliner and line the top of my eyes. Sometimes I do this, sometimes I don't, but for the sake of this video, I will. I use the Stila Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Liner in black, intense black. And I'm just going to line the top of my lash line and work with your eye shape, see what works for you, because everybody's eyes are different. You may not want any, you may need some. I feel like my eyes are kind of like round, so I like to give a cat eye effect to make them look a little less round. And then I do a little flick at the end, so I just make my line and connect. That's all I do there, just to give it a little something. Okay, so that's all I do for my liner. I don't know if you guys can tell. And then I'm going to be using this Rimmel Exaggerate Waterproof Definer. and this is in the shade 213 in the nude. I'm just gonna line my lower waterline. Okay, so I think it brightens your eyes up just a little bit. And then now I'm going in with my Stila Huge Mascara. Sometimes you can find these in a set for like $25, and normally this by itself is like $22, and this is around $20 as well, so it's pretty much half off. So if you can ever find that at Ulta, definitely snatch it because it's a good deal. And I just work my lashes up with mascara. I don't blink, I just kind of let the wand do the work. But I know everybody does it differently. I don't have lash extensions. I wish I did. I used to. And I'd like to get them again, but just don't really have the time, and it gets a little pricey as well. So the upkeep, I haven't been really doing anything like that for a while. Like, I haven't gotten my nails done. I do still get pedicures because my feet get really bad, and I don't know, I just like pedicures, especially in the summertime. But I don't get my nails done anymore, and I don't do the lash extensions, but I used to do both. But I just do a lot of stuff at home. So there's the mascara, and any place that I kind of got on it, I'm gonna let it dry and then I'll get off. So now I'm taking a BH Cosmetics Ultimate Brow Palette, and I'm taking a Morphe definer brush, and I'm gonna brush my brows out, and then I go in with this shade up here. It's kind of a taupey brown. And I just start in the middle and create the shape of brow that I want. And then I bring it down just a little bit. Not a whole lot. So you can see it goes from that to that. And I've really wanted to get my brows microbladed, but I'm kind of scared because it's permanent. And I'm afraid that it's gonna hurt super bad. I have a pretty high pain tolerance, but I don't know if it's worth it. And I wanna make sure that I would love it, like the shape of them. So I don't know, I'm debating. Okay, that's all I do to my brows. I just put powder in them, that's it. And then I take the brush that I put the shimmer on my lids, and I'm just going to clean it up just a little bit. And then see those spots, they just kind of went away. And then I'm going to take my Q-tip and just kind of get the spots of mascara that I got on my eye and blend it back out. Go under one more time. Okay, and then I always do 2 coats of mascara, so I'm gonna do another coat. So now I'm gonna line my lips. This is the Jordana Easy Liner in Baby Berry. I get this at Walgreens. It's really cheap, it's like $2.99. And I just line my lips. I don't overline or anything. Try not to. But I've been using a lip mask every night. It's called Lang. I think that's how you say it. It's so good. I feel like it's helped my lips a ton. They used to crack so bad in the wintertime, and it's finally getting better. But it's definitely helped my lips a lot. And now I'm using MAC Honey Love. This is an all-time fave for me. I like to line the outside with more of a pinky color, and then this is a light nude. I think it goes good with my skin tone. So if you're a medium skin tone, well, maybe not with self tanner, but typically it looks really well. And that's all I do for my makeup. I think I got a little bit of mascara up here. I'm kind of whispering, Sorry if that's annoying, but my little boy is asleep down the hall and I don't want to wake him up. But let's go into hair now. And I've brought my curling iron in here and I'm going to show you guys how I curl my hair, because you guys have been wanting to see this for so long and I'm finally like just doing it. I want to do like more videos like this. I always have a ton of videos like going on in my head like that I'm gonna do, and then I just never do and I forget about them and I move on, and I don't know, it's just a big cycle. But I'm here today showing you what I do. So last night I washed my hair, blow dried it, and stuck it up in, let's see, one of these hair ties. I love these. They're the teleties, I think that's how you say it, but they don't crease your hair. So my hair doesn't have any creases. This is just what it looks like blow dried. So I'm gonna go in and give it some curls. But first thing I use is this Joico Thermal Protectant Spray. This protects your hair from the heat of the curling iron. I'm gonna just spray it all over. Try not to get it on my self tanner. And it smells so good. All of Joico stuff smells amazing. So after that, I'm taking my Bombay hair wand. This is the, I think, 25 millimeter. So I just take my hair and wrap it away from my face. And I do it kind of loosely. I'm gonna scoot back just a little bit more. And then I don't brush through it quite yet. I kind of wait for it to dry, or not to dry, to cool. And then I'm gonna go in and kind of brush it out, run my fingers through it. But I like to try to keep the barrel down. And like I said, I just wrap it away from my face. So you can see how curly it gets. It's crazy. You can adjust the heat on this one. I keep it about 400. Whoops. And I take pretty big chunks. If you guys are wondering, I don't have extensions in right now. This is all my natural hair, but I do have extensions if I want to do like a big braid or something to just add a little bit of volume. I'll put those in. But if you guys are new to my channel, I used to have jet black hair. And I had that for years and years and years. And in the past year, I've really tried to go lighter with my hair. And it's finally getting there. I kept my roots lighter, or darker, but I'm going lighter with the ends, kind of like a balayage look. So I've been loving it, but I just want to keep going lighter. But it's just so damaging. So to help with the damage on my ends and stuff, I've been using Olaplex. So if you guys have never heard of that, just ask your hairdresser about it. And they have take-home treatments that you can do. It's basically like a hair mask. And I do that every time I wash my hair, because I only wash my hair about twice a week. So, and sometimes I don't do the Olaplex because it's expensive. I'm not gonna lie. It's like, oh, I don't even know. I'm not sure how much other people charge, but it's a little expensive, but it's worth it, totally. It like bonds your hair back together and strengthens it. There's really no other product that I found like it that's like a long-term fix, rather than just something that's gonna make your hair shiny and then move on. So I really, really love Olaplex. And I will link all of the stuff that I've used today down below if you want to check it out. And let me know if you guys like me like talking to you guys just like you're here, or if you would rather me make it a little bit more formal and do a voiceover and like have music, because I can totally do that next time. I want to start doing more get ready with me's because I switch my products out all the time. Like I'm constantly finding new foundations, and I'm a creature of habit in most things, but foundations and concealers, setting powders, bronzers, all that stuff, I really like to experiment with. So I'm like constantly looking for something new. Same goes for hair. I use about the same things, but I definitely switch it up often. So, and after I'm done fixing my hair, I'm going to show you guys a couple of outfits. So I just picked out my outfit for today, and I'm just going to be wearing some cutoff shorts and a shirt because it's like 75 degrees today and sunny, and I know that we're going to go for a walk and probably be outside. Ooh. And I may even need to mow later, so we'll see. I may have to change into something else then. But I'm just going to do something really casual. But since Easter is around the corner, I wanted to give you guys like an Easter look. If you need a dress or if you still need like an outfit to wear, I've got you covered. I'm going to show you an option. It's not my Easter dress, but it was going to be until I found something else. And I will have the link for it, and it's actually on sale right now. So I'll show you that in just a second. I'm going to show you both looks, a casual look and a dressy look. So here is my hair after it's been curled. Turn around. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it creates like the biggest curls. I just love that curling wand. So after I curl it, I just kind of shake my hair out and flip it away from my face. My hair is naturally like more straight, so it isn't like, it doesn't hold the curl super well. So what I do is I separate my hair into two parts. This is on just a casual day, not going anywhere sort of look, but if I do go out, I will tease it a little bit. But if I'm just gonna be around the house, this is what I do. I just hold my hair out and I spray it, and I just like kind of run my fingers through it like that. Okay, so you can see like how much more volume this side has than this side. This is the Joico Joy Mist Medium, and it is a styling and finishing spray, and it's got a medium hold, so that's good for hair that likes to lose its curl. And that's all I do for that. And then on the other side, I just kind of like brush them out real quick, and then I'll do the same thing. It's a little bit harder to do because I'm right-handed. Okay, so it just makes it a little bit more piecey, and that's what I like. And then I'll just like kind of mess with it, bring up what I usually keep in the front. I always take this Chi Shine Infusion to finish it off, and this brings shine into your hair. And whenever I had like really dark hair, it seemed like my hair was so shiny, but the lighter you go, I feel like the harder it is to hold that shine. So I love getting a shine spray to really help make your hair look really healthy. So that's my hair now. And that's all I do with that. Now I'm gonna go put my outfit on, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm gonna do a close-up first. This necklace I wear every single day. I love it. I usually have big gold hoops on, but I forgot to bring those in here, but I will have this link down below. You can get it for $9, any letter on Amazon. It's so good. And then this t-shirt is just oversized. It's just a little oversized t-shirt that I got from Old Navy last year. And I always tie it up on this side. It's like a really pretty lilac color that I think is gorgeous for spring and really reminds me of spring. And then these shorts are just like high-waisted, really cute shorts. Let me see if I can back up. Really cute shorts for spring. They are by the brand Can Can. and I got them at TJ Maxx. I like how they like come down lower in the back, so you're nice and covered. You don't have to worry about that. And yeah, this is like a normal outfit that I would do like to go run errands or just to like wear around the house. I like to be a little bit dressier but still really like comfy casual. And then typically I'll have a rubber band on my arm and I'll throw my hair up or whatever if I'm doing dishes, or I always just have a rubber band ready in case I need to go outside with Brooks or whatever. The last thing I do is put on some fragrance mist, and I love the Victoria's Secret Bombshell, and I really like the summer edition, so if you can find that before they sell out, definitely get it. It's so good, but this is like my go-to spring scent. Let me show you guys my shoes real quick. So these are the Tory Burch Millers, and they are so comfortable. They're in like this cognac color, and they are my favorite hands down sandal that I own. I wear them all the time. So if you guys have been eyeballing these shoes, now is the time to get them because they are 20% off right now on Tory Burch's website. So I'll have that link down below as well. But yeah, definitely a good deal because I've never seen these on sale ever, but they are so good. I'll give you a little up close look. So mine are more of like the tan color, and these are real leather. They're so good. I believe, actually, I'm not sure what size I am. I think I was at a size 7, and typically I'm like a 7.5, 8 now after baby, but these still fit really well. So definitely grab some if you have been wanting them. Okay, so here is the Easter dress that I was telling you guys about. It's very flowy at the bottom. It's from Target and it is so cute. I think that the pink and the like light blues and the floral colors are so pretty for spring and Easter. I'm gonna pull this down so you guys can get a full like look of it. But it's a lower, like longer length, but it does have a split in the middle. And I think it would be so cute with heels. I would probably pair it with some nude heels. I'll link the ones down below that I would have to wear with it. And yeah, it's got the buttons all the way down it and a little tie in the back. My self-tanner looks crazy. Don't look at that, but yeah, I think this is such like a pretty whimsical dress for spring and Easter. And I'll have this on my like to know it page as well as the other outfits, but I think it's so pretty if you guys need an Easter dress. You can always throw something over your shoulders if you don't want to like show everything, especially if it's a little bit chilly where you live. You could always throw a cardigan on over it. Alright guys, that is it for this video. I hope this gives you lots of inspiration. Hopefully it helps you right before Easter to pick out a dress or pick up a different makeup product and just have fun with it. Please subscribe if you are new. I'd love to have you here on my channel. Definitely give me a comment below because I do reply to all of my new comments and I'd love to have you here, a part of the fam. I hope you guys have a great day and a blessed Easter. I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.